Hello student, welcome back to Indian Business School. Now we are discussing about the weighted average, mostly being used by most of the company, even FMCG, medical, e-commerce, because of giving the more accurate picture of your balance sheet, because they are also in case of inflation, in case of deflation, in case of price increasing, price is getting down. They are taking the average. Okay. So that in whatever the drawback is with regard to FIFO method has, and that will be reduced as much possible because of the average. Whatever the drawback with regard to LIFO method, because of the average cost, we are also reducing that. So this is a win-win situation for all the point of view. Let's read it out. Average cost calculation: total cost of all unit divided by number of unit and find the average cost. So whatever the total cost, there is a bucket in which all your purchase one, how much quantity and price or whatever the value. Likewise, you have hundreds of purchase. Okay, all those you will be putting here, and then whatever the total value would be, that will be divided by number of quantity, total number of quantity. So if you divide that, clubbing all together, you will get your average value. Okay, that is also further being classified based on the period. Maybe within 1 month, whatever we have purchased. This one I was talking about for entire year. If within 1 month your purchase also maybe 3 times you have purchased in this month, so the total cost will be jumping here, and then will divide by total quantity purchase, and then the average price will be charged to that particular period. Okay, so that will also come into your lecture further. There are different methods. We cannot wait for entire year to all the purchase will be consider and all the quantity for entire year. Okay, we can get the average value. Okay, so that we cannot wait, so we have to apply this kind of cost. Even nowadays, every day, whatever till now, whatever you have purchased, based on that, whatever your quantity was, maybe till 1st of Jan you have purchased only hundreds of items at the rate of 10 rupees. Okay, $10 or 10 rupees, whatever it is. So 10 $100 divided by 10, you will be having weighted average cost would be $10. Okay, after 2 3 days you have sold maybe 20 inventory, and now you have total quantity was 10, you have sold 2 inventory, so now you have 8 quantity, okay, in hand, and the value is 80. Now again you have purchased some another product. Okay, that product or similar product maybe. Okay, so that is being given by $15 each, so you have purchased maybe $10. Okay, so 150 plus 80. Okay, then divide by how much? Divide by 18. So whatever the rate will come, that average cost will be applied for the third sale. Okay, for initial first and second, we have charged this $10. The price has been decided. Till again when you purchase another, then again your average price will be updated, and based on that the average price, another product third, that price will be applicable. So likewise you will be keep on updating your average price. A system will automatically update. Okay, so these are the different method which is being used. This one I am telling based on the ERP system, how they have been designed and what exactly is the best way to charge the cost to that particular product. So this, it also depend on your method, what average weighted average method is being allowed by government. Okay, like US GAAP or IFRS or local gap, in which country you are working. If you are in India, then I gap has to be applied. So that your weighted average process, whatever you are following, that must be under the I gap. Okay, so tax point of view, IRS regulation, weighted average method is not allowed for tax reporting. For tax reporting you are not supposed to allow, because tax intention is to increase your net profit as much possible. Net profit, how will it increase? When your cost of goods will be low. How will your cost of goods will be low? When you charge lesser price. Okay, so normally in FIFO we are charging old price. Okay, so old price are normally considered the cheapest price or lowest price. So that is why tax purpose they will be keep on saying to use a FIFO method. Okay, so that your cost will be lower side and your not profit will be higher side, so that they can get good tax. Okay, so these are the intention for different department. Okay, management has their own intention to reduce tax. Okay, so and this tax authority will say based on their US gap, which is whatever it is. But you also have US gap and management, and as a finance controller, we also have the US gap. So he may told you to apply FIFO method, but we can tell him no, we will apply LIFO method. He cannot reduce you, he cannot force you, okay? Because this is the US gap rule. So we are following the rule. So within the rule, you can take advantage. Within the rule, you can use as much your knowledge to improve the profitability. Maybe improving profitability is not only the way, you can also reduce the profit, okay, so that we can save the tax. This is also intentionally we do, okay. So it is not that the only the net profit is keep on increasing is only the good sign, okay. It depends on the situation to situation, how and which situation we are in and how we are going to deal with it, what would be the long term benefit for us, okay. So obviously when we are reducing our net profit, we are paying low tax, okay. Maybe after 2 years we have to revalue the inventory. At that time we have to improve our net profit, we have to increase. At that time we may be paying high tax, but for a couple of years we are not paying high tax, okay. So that amount we have saved, maybe if you save $10 million of tax, so that you can invest into your business again, and you can generate, maybe after 2 years you may make it 10 million to 20 million, okay. So then maybe you, for that, so that extra 10 million we have generated, that time if after 2 years if we are even though paying extra tax, okay, for 10 million, so what is the point here is, so this one that time we have not paid, and now we are paying tax 10 million, so it means we have gain of 10 million, okay, for delaying the payment of tax. So this is how the logic which I am giving you. I don't think anybody is going to explain you this kind of thing, okay. So this is what I have experienced, I have learned through this, so I'm giving you all my dedicated knowledge and expertise as much I can, so that it will be helpful to you. This one you can try to link into your mind. In case of rising price, FIFO would be into what would be the ending inventory. You can keep in mind. You can think in that way: cost of goods sold and your ending inventory. Okay, and this is the total cost. So ending inventory in case of FIFO. In FIFO, what method we use? Old inventory will go first. So all inventory are generally, in case of price is increasing, our old inventory will be lowest cost. So lowest cost would be, we are going to charge into the cost of goods. So cost of goods will also be lowest. So our ending inventory will be higher side. Okay. So let's see. Ending inventory is higher side. Similar way you can figure out like this way and try to check this. Okay. And also develop your understanding, because most of the examination this kind of question normally comes, that is tricky. But this way you can define into your mindset, you can write LIFO and think last in, the latest in will first out, okay. So latest is always higher price, so your cost would be higher side. Obviously your gross profit and gross profit would be lower side, so gross profit related MCQ may also come. So ending inventory would be lower side. So let's see for LIFO. LIFO, it is saying lower side. Okay. Cost of goods is higher, as I have mentioned here. And what else? Gross profit point of view. Obviously, gross profit would be lower side. So this way you can map into your mindset, and you have to develop this kind of skill so that you can easily solve the MCQ. Okay. And I'm also giving you a lot of MCQ to practice, so that it will boost your understanding and your concept, and it will also revise your thinking. So I think I'm done for the day. See you into the next session.